Hey, Janine, how's it going? How you doing? Hi, honey. How you doing? I'm doing good, Janine. Thank you. Hey, Haley, how you doing? Turned out good. My own recipe. Thank you for asking, honey. So how's everyone doing today? Yeah, a little bit. So. There were some that were hard in there, but yeah, it's okay. Oh, Ginny, you got your gift today. That's awesome. Oh, it's okay, sweetheart. Thank you, babe. Yeah, that's awesome. Glad you got your prize, Janine. If I don't eat both of these, I'll probably save them for tomorrow. Who knows? Oh, thank you, honey. Corrine, how you doing? How's your knee doing? Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Hi, Wolf, Jane, Haley, Jane. Knee is doing good. I find myself taking stairs and it doesn't always hurt. LOL. That's good. That means you're exercising it out. My mom actually wrote the letter. Yeah, she did. She really did. That was awesome. We will wait a little bit longer to see who shows up. Wait until 10:15 or 10:20. I'll wait until 10:20 because in that way, we can go ahead and just talk about certain things. And someone has mad skills because it is Jane. My letter. St. Patrick's Festive. I almost drank a green beer. Oh, geez. Jane, I will treasure it forever. That's awesome. Oh, that is so sweet, Janine. That means a lot in you too, Kareem. Oh man, after this burrito, I'm not gonna eat anymore. I'm gonna save it. Just hurt your other knee now. I will be right back. All right. Oh, yes, I am getting very full. Thank you for asking, though. Slow down, just eat slow, babe. No one cares you are eating your dinner. It's fine. Don't choke. Just eat slower. Yeah. I'm just going to save it for tomorrow. And yeah. Yep, you nailed it. I can't schedule the second surgery. Arnie. Till June or July. Oh, boy. All right, so I'm going to do something a little bit different today. And it's going to be, I'm not going to do 5 cards this time. I'm going to make it a little different. So I'm going to only do 4 cards. And so that, I can get into explaining more of getting into the, into the explanations and then getting down to the episode 14. And that, I thought you were having the other surgery in December. Well, at least you can get scheduled and get it behind you, Korean. Hey, that's right. I know that Jane and Haley has heard of the show, so I don't know if how many of you seen the show Good Doctor? Because it is my first time watching that, and it's getting really good. Really, really good. What did you think of it, Janine? Just no spoilers because this is my first time watching it. What did you think of it? You've seen it, Kareen? It's a good show. I started watching, I think, a few weeks ago, and I'm really liking it. I'm actually really liking it. There is like a lot on there that is actually pretty amazing. I have to say that my favorite character is is Sean. Sean, I really like Sean. He's very smart, and he's progressing very much, and and what he's supposed to do, and how he does it. But just by taking time, it's like he's really focusing on that patient. I love the Good Doctor. Oh, babe, I know you love the Good Doctor. Isn't it crazy, Kareen? The appointment book goes to the end of the month. Crazy. It is an excellent show. Interesting premise. It is. I really like it. I love it. Freddie is so talented. Loved him on Bates Motel. He did really well on Bates Motel. They are scheduling in about 6 months out, so I have to wait till June. Yes, the actor is so good. Yes. Freddie Highmore. He's an awesome actor. Me too, Janine. I adored Bates Motel. He did really well. His character, as Norman, he was actually progressing really well with that. And now I see him in Good Doctor, and it's like, wow, amazing. It's fantastic, just by the way that, having an autistic doctor. It's actually really cool because he concentrates on so much. So I thought it was it's really cool. Right now I'm on I think the second season. I think second season. So I'm not sure. But it's a really good show. The episode that I'm on, it's very, very interesting. They're all working on Christmas, and so yeah. Samantha, hey, how's it going? Let's see, did you guys have daylight savings or something? Let's see. See, I have a nephew with autism. And I see him and Sean on the show. So Sean really portrays the autism part so well. He does. It's the way that the way he contacts with people, and even though he's autistic, he does really well. He does. I mean, he makes contact with every single person that he can, and it's just amazing. Amazing. I just meant that we did out clocks changed on Sunday. I am sorry. Did it mess you up? Samantha, we did have daylight saving. So for us, that's an hour ahead. The clock's ahead last weekend. Normally you start 2 p.m. my time. Hey Sam, yes, we did have daylight savings. So sorry, I didn't think about that. I bet this is why Deborah's not here either. She's in Brazil. Uh-oh. So I missed trivia then. No, we didn't do trivia yet. No, not yet. So you got here just in time. Honey, do you want to get a hold of Deborah and let her know that we're here? Sorry, Sam. Thanks for getting here. No, we didn't start anything yet. No, we're just starting. We're just talking. Babe. Okay, yeah, please do. And so yeah. Yeah, Sam, we were talking about The Good Doctor with Freddie Highmore. Have you seen that show yet? We'll wait for you, babe. Yeah, I like Freddie Highmore and Good Doctor, and the way that he speaks, it's just amazing because he's focused. He's very well focused, and his pitch of when he talks, and um, I there was an episode where this lady, her husband thought that she had cheated him, and it just all of a sudden he says something in the lines of, well, it's his voice. He goes, I don't think that she's got a tumor, and it's like he portrays that autism part just so well, he just did amazing, and he also did amazing in Bates. So he's awesome. I feel like him. He's doing really good. All right, it's 10:20. So what I'm going to do, I have 4 cards here. So this I'm going to do something a little different here, and I'm just going to do 4 cards because of the fact that there's 8 questions, and so I'm going to do, but I'm for Jane, and that way, she can be a part of that too. Jane, you and Haley can win. Send yourself praises, LOL. Or you could let one of us send one. Autism has been portrayed really well recently. The boy on Parenthood was amazing. I don't think I've seen Parenthood. And I don't know if I've heard of it. Is it on Netflix or on Hulu? Do you know where that's at? Because I know that there is like, I know that there's like certain shows on Hulu, and I'm not quite sure. LOL, Corrine. How nice. Oh yeah, Corrine's nice. She's gonna let you and your mom win, Haley. It's over now, but it was a network show. Could be on Netflix or Hulu now. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I am gonna have to check that out. So if it's on Hulu, I'm gonna give that a check out. Because I know that right now the shows that I'm in the middle of are The Good Doctor and one of the. I mean, that's one of my best shows. Besides The Walking Dead. Um, but if I mean, really, besides The Walking Dead, it's The Good Doctor, one of the most amazing shows that Jane and Haley could introduce me to, which is Lost. Lost is another one of my favorite shows. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see. The character in Parenthood has Asperger syndrome. Oh wow, loves Lost. That's a good show too. I love it. But all right, you guys, let's go ahead and let's get down to trivia. Okay. First question. How old is Jimmy, Beth's boyfriend, who resides at the Green Farm in The Walking Dead? 66 years old, 17 years old, 22 years old. I'm similar to autism, but different. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I am a Lost fanatic. Lost is my favorite, and that is why my icon looks like it does. It's from Lost. That's right, babe. All right. The answer is 17 years old. In this episode, in season, was it 2, 3? I think it was season 3. Yeah, he was 17. Um, and so yeah, his death was actually um, pretty horrific, you could say. But other than that, I mean, his death was a very sad and death. So didn't know that, Jane. I know a few others that do too. I wrote to Deborah and waited a few to see if she was on. I didn't hear from her. Vixen says she is in Canada. Oh wow! I guess our time is different too. We will have more people come in at 11. Oh, okay, that's cool. I better write to Vixen. You guys just continue. Okay, honey, I'll do that. So yeah, he was 17 years old. So, all right. So here we go. Next question is, who kills the zombie version of Shane in The Walking Dead? Rick, Glenn, Carl. I better see. All righty. The answer is C, Carl. This was when Rick stabbed Shane when he was trying to converse with Rick about coming back to the, Rick started conversing with Shane about coming back to the camp, and was just sort of putting things in his head about him wanting to, be with Carl, be with Lori, and that everything would be okay. Well, at the time when is when Rick stabbed him, Shane put out the shot, just everything just completely, the echo actually went all the way out there. So basically it grabbed attention. And it was just so horrific that when Shane started transforming, okay, when he started transforming and started reanimating, there you go. When he was reanimating, Rick seen Carl point the gun at him, and he was saying that he's like Carl, he's like it's me, it's me. It's not what you think. It's not what it what it looks like. But even though that he was telling him that, he sort of had the gun still pointing, but it was sort of slithering over his shoulder until Shane got up. Until Walker Shane got up, pulled the trigger, hit Shane right in the head. Now, seen in the background, you see this whole slew of walkers and getting their attention, overraiding the farm. And it was a sad episode, a very sad episode. Not due to Shane's death, but because Herschel's farm was being overrun. So that is a very, very, very sad episode. C is for Carl. That's good enough for me. Yeah, there you go. Me too, Samantha. It was shocking. It was very shocking. And at that time, it just got bad. It just got bad because Shane was always the bossy, sort of bad attitude-y guy, and thinking that, oh yeah, I'm the better one, I'm better than everybody else type of guy. Okay, and now that one didn't fly around too much until Daryl sensed that he was being a total jerk. Why Shane opened the garage, or not the garage, the barn. It was overfilled with walkers. But Herschel looked at these walkers like they were still human, like they were still alive. Now, when Dale came to decide that, that Herschel looked at these things as human, like they were still alive, he sort of felt like he's beginning to think that maybe if there's any walkers out there, that he knew that they were still alive somehow. but they are not alive. They're dead. They kill. And that's the biggest thing. It needed music symbols. I am channeling Sesame Street. Cookie Monster sings C for cookies. Wow, Corrine. Oh man, that's just too funny. But then we got the perfect scene with Carol on the back of Daryl's bike. That was an awesome scene. I really loved that. Yes, that barn gave us a few Carol moments. It did. It really did. And it's the way that Daryl talked to Carol and how he just wanted, how she just had held on to him so tight that when he was actually driving off, I mean, she was literally hanging on tight. So, hey, first moment for them, huh? Sad moments. Funny, Corinne. Sounds like someone is struggling to stay awake. Oh, man. Next question is, in The Walking Dead, how does the governor say his wife died? Cancer, car accident, drug overdose. What type of cookies are you eating? Just kidding. Yeah, and Advil PM. I'm bored. Special cookies. Oh my goodness, you guys. Hello, Sam. Alrighty. And the answer is B, accident. This is when I believe this is when he met up with Tara and her sister. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. It had to be the episode where he was explaining that his wife died from a car accident. But he was explaining that he was in the car and car was crushed, and his wife was all banged up and just it was sad because I mean I don't honestly when he was explaining that his wife died, yeah, that was pretty sad. It was sad. Sammy is cracking me up. Hi everyone, sorry to be late. Hope you are all doing well. I will be lying low as I am working on a few projects. Oh, okay. How you doing, Katie? Okay. True or false? Dale Horvath can be seen in all of season 2 episodes. Uh-oh. Katie, you're busy. Oh, all right, Katie. It's all good. Oh, yes. It's good to have you here, Katie. The answer is false. Dale was another good character that I did like too. I really actually seen Dale as like that, father figure uh, type. When it came down to Andrea and her gun, and with him protecting her the way he did, and she got upset. It's like, wow, why would you get upset over someone that's trying to help, someone that's trying to protect you from hurting or harming yourself? You know. Yeah, I mean, he did get a little annoying, but he was actually a really good character. I actually miss him. Um, I really do miss him. In season 4, see, I really liked Dale. Where was he? He didn't die until season 4. I really liked Dale. I miss Dale. I loved him. Where was he? He didn't die until season 4. Um, yes, it's very. We're all very happy that you're here, Katie. I love the Dale and Glenn relationship. Yes, the Dale and Glenn relationship actually got me crying a little teary eyed. But for Janine, where was he? See, um, I think during all that, I don't know if he stayed at the RV, um, trying to keep watch. um, in season 4, what happens to the boy Patrick at the end of episode 1? He collapses in the shower, dies, and turns into a walker. B, he's eaten by walkers. Or C, he has a nightmare. Yes, Dale and Glenn were gold. I agree. I completely agree, Sam. He died at the farm. Oh, yeah, that's Oh, that's right. Yeah, he. What did I say? Yeah, he was ripped open by a walker. Um, so yeah, that was a sad moment, by the way. The answer is A. He collapsed in the shower, dies, and turns into a walker. He's in the shower and not even realizing that there was a virus, uh, you know, in the prison. And going back to that and looking at what you know um, on how he went into the shower, he's already undressed. He had to go and take a shower and get ready for bed and everything. Well, something began to happen, and that was he was coughing. He was getting you know he was weak. He was tired. All of a sudden, he fell over, and then after that, he opened up his eyes and he turned into a walker. That was a sad one too. Daryl saying, "Sorry, brother," just before he shot him. Yep. Season 2 farm. Oh. Now, here's one that you'll probably who you guys will probably, really know. And, yes, Sammy saved Rick for having to do it. That makes sense. Walker Carl didn't kill. Okay, so, let's see, what did I miss? Who beats up Ed Pelletier at the lake in the Vatos episode of The Walking Dead? Shane, Rick, Daryl. Deaded Shane. The only time I liked him. Should have kept going too. Yeah. But we all wish it was Daryl. Oh my goodness, Daryl would be pounding the snot out of Ed nonstop. That would have been awesome. I wish it was Carol, but she couldn't yet. Oh man, that would have been cool too. But since she was so defenseless, I think it would have been awesome if Daryl came in. And the answer is A, Shane. Now, Shane beat the snot out of Ed due to the fact that he was very abusive with Carol. He slapped her, grabbed her by the arm, and, well, Shane didn't like it. So Shane went right on top of him and started pounding on him. But yeah, I think that if he would have kept going, I'm pretty sure that he would have killed him. But I think that because he stopped was because Carol, Andrea, and them had been trying to get him off of him. Now, if it was Daryl, I don't think they would have done that at all. I agree with you guys. Couldn't stand Shane. I don't like Shane. In season 3 of The Walking Dead, Andrea tries to get a boy with what condition excused from serving in combat? A, asthma. B, hemophilia. C, cerebral palsy. A cerebral palsy. You are right, Corinne. She's showing her true Shane Hood right now. I take it you guys are talking about Judith. Yeah, she doesn't know how to listen. LOL. Yeah. The answer is A, asthma. This was in Woodbury. Hold on, I'm going to crack my back. Oh, ouch. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Whew. I think she listens to just who she wants to. Can't wait to see her with Daryl. Oh, boy. Yeah, that one should be a good one. But when you think about Carl, never listened either. That's right, because he never stayed in the house. Uncle Daryl, yeah. I love that scene with her and Daryl. Makes me cry. Yeah, it does, actually, because they're having a good conversation. Hey guys, I'm here. I'm late, but I made it. Hey, Haley, how you doing? Nice to have you with us tonight. Yeah, she acts a bit like her brother. Let's see, they must get it from Lori then. Oh gosh, please no Lori. Well, Lori wants much unlistening. Lori wasn't much on listening. Yeah, she wasn't very much on listening either. She just she just wanted to go her own way and do whatever she wanted. I didn't like Shane or Lori. Yeah, I didn't like them either. Still think Rick is her dad. Little pig, little pig. Let me in. So since Haley Johnston came in, I'll do about 2 more cards actually. What crossbow carrying character is introduced in season 1, episode 3 of The Walking Dead? Jim, Ed Pelletier, or Daryl Dixon? The stubborn streak is Shane is not listening. It's a grime thing. Rick at times didn't listen to. That is true. Religion, that is interesting. You're so right. The king. That's right. The king. The king. Daryl Dixon, please. Daryl the true King Dixon. King Daryl. Repeat, please. What crossbow carrying character is introduced in season 1, episode 3 of The Walking Dead? Jim, nah. Ed or Daryl? All right. Okay, and the answer is Daryl Dixon. Factoid. Norman Reedus, who plays Daryl Dixon in The Walking Dead, played Nate Campbell in the TV series Charmed. Did you guys notice that? Can't miss this one. Oh, Daryl the True King. Which other very important character also made appearance? All right. Yeah, babe. He played Nate Campbell in Charmed. I'm not sure what episode or what season. I'm trying to figure out what season because I've seen it. I'm not sure, but I won't spoil it. But his name was Nate Campbell. Oh my goodness, beautiful of our lives, Carol. Just in time to answer the best question of the night. I think it was season 4. I didn't make it that far yet. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. In episode 6, season 4, what does the governor do with a plate of food Lily brings him? A, throws it out the window. B, feeds it to the walkers. Or C, eats it. Men sing, only fools rush in. Out the window on how rude. Yeah, I agree, Sam. All right. The answer is A, throws it out the window. Now that was cruel. I would have just eaten it, taken it back, and said, thank you. But he thought he was all man enough to think, okay, well, I think I'm just going to throw it out. I'm not hungry. Well, okay. um, and that's when he went to meet Lily and Lily's daughter, her dad, and she was nice enough to come and bring him something to eat, and he decides to toss it out. That's not cool. Not. True or false? Dale is first introduced on the TV series The Walking Dead in season 3's first episode. I'll be right back. I need to go get something to drink. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? Gatorade. That was rude. Wait, what? Please repeat. True or false? Hold on, I'm gonna say it for you guys. Dale is first introduced on the TV series The Walking Dead in season 3's first episode. DW. That's me. Did he say Dale? All right. The answer is false. Great going, you guys. Take my hand. Take my whole life too. All right. Trying to be all sneaky. We already figured out he died in season 2. Silly wabbit. Hey, Sam, we are an hour late for you. You silly wabbit. Okay. So, last card. In In The Walking Dead, Morgan lures walkers into wooden stakes using what kind of animal as bait? Dogs, horses, rats. Yeah, I don't like time change either. That's so disrespectful. You know, I mean, going time. You know, I don't know where people came up with that. Hard to get horses into those little cages. Yeah, yeah, I agree. The answer is C, rats. With all the wooden stakes being used, Morgan had cages with rats, just so that the walkers could walk into the spikes. Those are actually really good traps, actually. He did very well setting those up. Okay. Who shoots young Sophia when she is discovered to be a walker in The Walking Dead? A, Rick. B, her mother. C, Glenn. Take my hand, take my whole life too, 'cause I can't help falling in love with you. Well, oh, yeah, I don't know about serenading. The background music. Yeah, I actually, you know what? I think I should get some music like in the background for the next stream, and I just because mostly I have like in my uh, I have it in my you know and my tablet, and I have a lot of Christian music in there. Janie's not serenading at all. The answer is A, Rick. When he sees that Sophia comes out, he had, after shooting all of the walkers that come out, and Sophia comes out, Carol tries to go, you know, um, after her to, because that was her daughter. Daryl stops her. So during all that time, and I mean, just realizing, okay, and just realizing, um, Rick winds up stepping up to the plate, and he winds up shooting her. And that was like one of the most saddest, scenes ever. Enjoy the musical interlude, DW. Yeah. Um, I will be right back again. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, let's see. Yeah, I was gonna go and 'cause I had my tablet underneath my bed and it's not there. I do like watching as Daryl holds her, but the rest is terrible. Even Carol's distress is upsetting. I felt like Melissa tapped into some very real personal emotion for that scene. I mean, I think so too, Melissa. So, no, telling him what Wolf is going to do, you guys. Be prepared. To think Melissa was supposed to be killed off early on. I was surprised I know her. Carol in the comics was not much like Carol on the show. I don't think Melissa ever had a bad scene, but she became a fan favorite from the very beginning. I think Melissa was so incredible, and they adjusted her character and kept her. Carol in the comments. See, I agree, Janine, except this past week about the movie Mumbo Jumbo. I blame the writers for that. I agree about Melissa 100% the episode. You know what? Hold on a minute. Sorry, you guys. That's not right. Wait a minute. Okay. Not good. Still not good. Oh boy. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I was trying to look for my tablet because I was gonna put some music on, but I can't find it anywhere. All right. Yes, time to announce the trivia winner. No, I seen her comment. Congratulations, Sam. That's right. Everybody's back in the game. So, about scars. um, so they're talking about that there is something that is very, very dark. And it has a lot to do with the X marks. So something was actually spoiler warning. So I'm going to see if you guys can guess of what the dark memory is. Like, what was the dark, how do they say it? Dark, I'll say dark memory. What do you guys think is the dark? Why do you think they call it the darkest episode? What is so dark about that episode? I want to see if you guys can guess. What is so dark about this upcoming episode? Where Oceanside? Killing off Oceanside is revealed. Wow. I guess we were supposed to learn about the X scars finally. That is true. Wait, is Oceanside is coming back this week? And what brought about the separation of the communities? That's what I want to find out myself, is to find out what is going on with the separation of the communities and why they're doing it. I haven't made a video in a while, so I have to get into making a video. But before we get into the separation of the communities, let's see if you guys can figure out what is so dark about tomorrow's episode. The fact that Michonne gets a scar when she is pregnant is pretty dark. Okay. Now, I don't know if you guys want me to tell you guys or you want me to wait until we all see it. I wonder if it has something to do with Rick. It could be. I don't know. It's just they've been nowhere around. Oh, like that theory healing. I am really good with no Oceanside. I would have been okay with them had they been a better group, but I just never got into it. That's right. So if you guys want to know the truth of the marks, and if you guys want spoilers, I don't know if you guys want spoilers or not. I think I'd rather watch. Okay. Not sure what is going on. I would rather not know. Don't spoil it. Okay. Hold the tea, Wolf. I don't have tea. I have Gatorade. Phooey. I am off. I love you all. Now waiting for a quickie spoiler. Okay, good. I need to run. Love you all. Take it easy, Corrine. You have a blessed night. And take care of that knee. Let's talk about the theories, though. Okay. Theories. Okay. So, okay, what theories do you want to hear? Um, because I know that, um, I mean, we could guess on the theories of what could happen for tomorrow's episode. I see back in where Michonne and Daryl were. I mean, do you think maybe they are? Um, well, hold on. Let's go to where there's a scene where Michonne grabs Rick's gun. What do you think that is actually standing for when she has Rick's gun? Like looking at it. I mean, just like how we've seen it like in the previews at the end of last episode, we've seen that she had Rick's gun. What do you think that stands for? Why don't you tell us, people? Michonne looks terrified. Yes, Michonne does look very terrified. Why don't you tell us 8 people you think will get piked, Wolf? Okay. Theories. Now I still have to make a video on this, but I'm going to bring it out anyways because since we're all family, I'm going to let you guys hear of who I think is going to get piked. Now, as we see that, there's some people I think that will get piked. One, I do think that I know that there's a kid named Oscar, and I think that he's like with that girl and the other kid. I think he will get piked on there. I think that Tammy will be a pike victim due to the fact that there is something that I think that with her having that baby and realizing that the whispers were supposed to leave it there, Connie grabbed it and decided to take it back to Tammy and her husband. Now, if you really think about it, is that Tammy, the reason why I say Tammy is because of the fact that I mean, for one, she does have that baby that Alpha ordered that Whisper to lay down, so I'm thinking that whoever they think that has the baby will be piked. So basically, like Tammy really doesn't have that big of a part in The Walking Dead. I honestly think that her death is already there. It's coming, and I think it's going to happen at the Red Fair. Her husband, I can't remember what her husband's name is. Somebody can help me out there. Angers him because Daryl and Michonne looked for him a long time afterwards. You wouldn't do that if you thought he was dead. Right. I'd like to see Alpha on a bike. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I think that oh boy. Let's see, so you got Oscar, Tammy, you got Tammy's husband. I don't know. I honestly think that Tara might be one. I think that Ezekiel might be another. Um, I'm thinking that Gabriel and Eugene. Now something's going to go on between there because here's a spoiler warning here with the comics is that Gabriel winds up getting gutted by Beta. Now, if we really look at it, who do you think was on top of that water thing there that Eugene, that was there? And who was um, the one that was on there? It was Eugene. So Eugene might get Father Gabriel's death. So I could say Father Gabriel could be piked. Enid. I hate to say it, but Alden. And Luke. Those are the 8 right there. I honestly think it's them because of the fact that really Ezekiel, for one, his death is already there. His demise is already here. Now, whether at that there's something hinting to Ezekiel's death, I think. So if something happens, if something happens to Henry, Ezekiel's gonna find him, and then it's gonna cause Ezekiel to get killed off. So let me go ahead and name those off again. You get this Oscar kid. Okay? You have Tammy. You have Tammy's husband. You have Tara. You have Ezekiel. Okay, hold on. The Oscar kid, Tammy, maybe Tammy's husband, again, Tara, Ezekiel, and I really don't think Father Gabriel will be. Enid, Alden, Luke. The 8 right there. Now, the reason why I say, let me come back here for a minute. Okay, I'm just going to certify. Okay, so I like to see Alpha on a pike. Me too. Sam and Carol to do it. I'm going to be honest and say I don't think AMC is smart enough to put Zeke on a pike. Well, that's just, it happens. If it goes down like that, hey. I think it would be pretty cool. No, they need to leave Tara alone. I think you are right, Gigi, but I am thankful that they said he will be going. I agree, Sam. I like Tara. So many people don't like her, but I do. Not Alden. Tara is a great character. I love Tara. Oh, Jane. Yes, to Carol killing Alpha. I hope that happens very much. I like Tara too. Yeah, I do hope that Carol goes against Alpha. I think that would be awesome. I hate to say it, but at this point, I would not complain if Connie ends up on a pike. Oh, I don't want Connie to end up on a pike because she's a good character. She's a very good character. I want something really bad to happen. So we get to see Jerry go full crazy with a sword. Oh, yeah. So I think we will because I think Nabila might be on a pike. Okay, hold on. Let me switch off my characters here for a minute. Me too, Gigi, although I like her both. Not with Daryl. will be devastated if Nabila goes. Babe, don't worry about your screen. I don't know why it's doing that, but just leave it. We don't mind it splitting like that. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Well, anyways, let's go with Oscar. Okay, this Oscar kid. Uh, uh, Tammy's husband. Um, yeah. Ezekiel. Nabila. I don't want to say it because Nabila is an amazing character. She does so much for the kingdom. But I do have a feeling that Nabila will be a Pike victim. Um, and I know that's going to be hard to say because there's a hinting that, um, so yeah, I mean, Enid, Alden, Luke, yeah. Um, yeah, it'll be sad if Nabila does go. I don't want Nabila to go. And there isn't. I think the only thing is that Jerry would go very much well insane. Um, he's gonna wind up uh, uh, killing Whispers. But I think that Nabila, that one's gonna be a hard one to let go. Um, so I think that you know with them 8 characters, I honestly think that Eugene will get Gabriel's death. Um, who knows? Um, I wanted to say Rosita, but I don't think that Rosita will be a Pike victim um, at this point. So yeah, I just I didn't I don't think that she'll be a Pike victim right away. I was so excited that the leader of the Highwaymen is a favorite Aussie actor, Angus Sampson. Oh, is that his real name, Angus Sampson? I knew he looked familiar. I think there will be big deaths from the kingdom since they are the ones hosting the Red Fair. So I would not be surprised if Nabila is eventually Zeke. And eventually Zeke. But maybe not on a pike. Oh, that is cool. So I wonder where he came from. That is really cool. Huh. Gigi and I know one of the Highwaymen. He was on the extra Highwaymen. Oh. Um. Um. Here's the thing. Now I know that Beta is not dead yet. It's probably going to take a lot to take him down. But what do you think is going to happen now that he is up? I mean, when he got up and looked up, his teeth were missing. Daryl got a lot of pretty good hits on him. Stabbed him twice. That was it. Well, yeah, twice. Or 3 times, yeah, because he got him down on the leg. Got him, like, I don't know, like on the back. And he grabbed his small knife, stabbed him in the shoulder. That was it. Perhaps Diane will also be on a pike since the kingdom might take the biggest. Yeah? Oh, yes. What did you guys think about the fight between Beta and Daryl? Gigi, is that the woman with the bow? I hope not, Gigi. I think it might be her. she's awesome. That fight was pretty lame. um, the fight actually was actually really cool. Now, if they only would have made that fight just a tad longer, I think that if they would have made it longer, because Ryan Hurst had mentioned that it was 3 pages long. So that's like a long fight. Now, from what we saw is that it wasn't that long of a fight. You know, Daryl had some good hits on him, and Beta had quite a few on him. So, I mean, it was, that was a pretty roughed up fight, if you ask me. They hyped it up way more than what they showed. I am thinking they will put the whole scene on the DVDs when they come out. I do love Beta though. Yeah, I love Beta. He's an excellent character. Oops. Sorry about that, you guys. My phone is just falling off today. So basically, yeah, the DVDs I'm going to wind up getting, not when they come out right away though, because it's going to be too much. I think if it went longer, it wouldn't be as raw and real. With a longer fight, it would look more staged. Yeah, I do agree. I honestly think that, you know, when it comes to fights like with Daryl, Beta, or Daryl, or anybody else, he's not gonna back down. He's not gonna back down. He won't hesitate because he's a scrapper. That's what he is. He's a scrapper. Why? Didn't think about it like that, Sam. Beta is awesome, and I hope he doesn't die this season. I tell you what, though, I cannot stand Lydia and Henry. Okay. Babe, since you brought that up, I'm going to put out there about Lydia and Henry, okay? There's a lot going on with that I am not sure that I like very much. I guess the 4 of them are headed to Alexandria. I wonder what Michonne will think of all that. I think that Michonne won't be very happy. I can tell you that. I better put this up real quick. Hold on. I was hoping that Henry would be killed off due to his stupidity. They can both probably end up on a pike. Yeah. I wish Michonne would kick Henry in the butt and kick Lydia straight out of the gate. Yeah. Alpha might do that. I wouldn't put it past her. Henry definitely takes after Zeke as he is a liability and dead weight to everyone he comes in contact with. I agree. There is Henry. Okay. Let's guess. Okay. With Henry has a big mouth. Henry wants to talk trash. He wants to talk back. He thinks he's bigger and badder than Daryl when he really isn't. Okay, now that's what Henry. Okay, he's just a deadweight. That's all he is. You know, he thought that maybe just because he took down a Whisperer, and then all of a sudden Beta comes in, Henry takes a swipe at him, Beta picks him up, throws him on the ground, picks him up again, leads him to Alpha, and obviously that just says that he's not all that. He's not who he thinks he says he is. Henry needs a reality check. Quick smart. I do agree, Sam. I really do agree because if you really look at it, okay, if you really look at how Henry is with Zeke and Carol, you will see that Henry is fine. But yet, when he's with Daryl, that just puts a damper on things. Now, either way, Henry is going to have some kind of lesson learned. And I think that Daryl really needs to get up in his grill and tell him, hey, you need to start showing some respect. Because if you're not, your butt's going to go back down in that jail cell. And you can stay in there until you can learn to start showing respect. I honestly think that's what he needs. You know what, Sam? Carol is going to give him one, I think. I sure hope that Carol does. I think that Carol really needs to see how Henry is. His butt ought to be shipped off to Morgan. He also raised him better than he is acting. Yeah, Morgan did, he did really good with doing that, with raising him. And Henry has known Lydia for all about 3 days and acts like he has found the love of his life and will risk everyone's life, including his own, for a girl he has known for 72 hours. I can't. That is a good point, Gigi. That is a very good point. Daryl would normally not tolerate someone like Henry, but he does it for Carol. He does. And see, that's the thing. He tolerates it because of Carol. Now, there isn't any other way for him to tolerate it because he's doing it for Carol. And now, for that, I'm really thinking that there is something there. There's something there with Daryl and Carol. There's so much history, backstory to that. There's a lot of history between Daryl and Carol. Because due to the fact that they were they were around each other straight from the beginning all the way until now. And that's what I don't quite understand is he's the one that should be with her, not Ezekiel. She needs to pour right in. That's too blame. Creating romance where they it shouldn't be. I loved when Daryl told Henry to think about his mom. Yes, I love that. So true, Sam, and I love that, Gigi. I couldn't agree more. Samantha. Let me tell you something about this certain somebody that you know I went back and forth with, and his name was I really can't remember what his name. He's a part of a comic book thing. Dan something or something. I can't remember his name. And the ratings keep dropping, and the Raiders shouldn't be up. Should be up in their game. Exactly. Um. Well, anyways, it was on Twitter where Brandon Davis. Thank you. Thank you. A long time ago, him and I went back and forth due to the fact that he said that Ezekiel has been in Carol's life all his life. My response to that, to Brandon, was that no, that's where you're wrong. And he's like, I don't know, who you are to come, uh, you know, to come back at me and tell me that Daryl was in her life all this time. And, he just went on and started mouthing off you know, and cursing and all that. I said, you know what? I said, here's the thing. I said, let me tell you something, Brandon. I said, I don't know who you are or who you think you are to say that Ezekiel was in Carol's life all his life or all her life. That he was with Carol all her life. I said, no, that's where you're wrong. I think that you need to go back to episode, 1, to season 1, all the way until now, and look back on who was really, truly in Carol's life from then till now. I said, you say that Ezekiel was. I said, go back to your comic books or whatever it is the heck you do. You stay on your side, we stay on ours. Because you say that you're all about Ezekiel and what so on, I said, stay on your side. I said, for one, you don't know the show like we do. We carolers know more than you. So you tell me that, Zeke makes Carol weaker. Oh, may hold your hats, you guys. Who the wolf? This Brandon Davis. Like Daryl and Carol created this beautiful foundation for perfect partying, and then the writers put Carol with that fake king. Clearly, Brandon Davis is watching a different show. Well, he was saying that Zeke made Carol stronger. I can't stand the guy. We all let him have it. Well, Zeke makes Carol weaker. That is true. You are right, Sam. Yes, he does. It's embarrassing. Preach, Sam. So here's the thing. With him saying that, and then all of a sudden he's on an interview. Okay, I that's what I don't understand. Okay, that's what I don't understand. None of us like him. He's on TV acting like he's all big bad man, and thinking he knows everything about The Walking Dead. But yet, he goes and talks about Rick. Come on. I mean, he's never seen the show. You know, he doesn't know nothing about the show, and he says that Ezekiel makes Carol stronger. No, and that he has been in her life all her life. No, that's where I got into it with him, and that's where I told him, I said, you know what? I said, you need to go back to the season and watch it again, and you tell me who makes her stronger and who's been in her life all her life. So because of that, Brandon Davis blocked me. Well, come to find out, he made a new account. I know which one it is, but it came down to the point to where he thinks he knew everything about The Walking Dead. No, he does not. He hasn't watched the show. He's probably skipped over seasons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and probably just went on to 9. Okay, that's probably, I mean, that's, honestly, I think that's what he did. Or if he has watched all of them, he wasn't paying attention. So now to even know and see that Daryl has been in her life all that time, he has made her stronger. Not Ezekiel, Daryl. Like, seriously, risking people's lives for a movie? It's a zombie apocalypse, and people think we need to watch a movie? I don't think so. What? Zeke made Carol stronger? Is this guy serious? You know what, Katie? He's just an idiot. He's an idiot. He thinks that he knows everything about The Walking Dead. He's just dumb. Oh, Sam, loving your words tonight. The whole movie thing is so crazy. I have heard that they will use this movie thing to host the slaughter from the Whisperers. Oh! I didn't know that. But now going up until for tomorrow's episode, there is something majorly going on. To even think about the Red Fair. Okay, here's the question. Why do you think they call it the Red Fair? What do you guys think? And why do you think they call it the Red Fair? Makes sense. Ezekiel does seem to get his people killed all the time for his stupid actions. Exactly. Unfortunately, Katie Cat, I have heard others say this too. I have been embarrassed for Melissa this season. I mean, she is doing what is written for her, but it's been awkward. Sam, the Carol of yesterday. She would have never risked everybody's lives. We're trying to get a movie up and running. I feel bad for Melissa that she has to act out this crap right now. Yeah. So why do you guys think that it's called the Red Fair? Honestly, me personally, I think that the reason why it's called the Red Fair is because there's going to be a lot of bloodshed. There's going to be a lot of bloodshed. and everything is going to be red. And I think that with all that bloodshed, red death blood, yeah, there you go. Um, there's more. See, there's a lot more than what we, you um, know. There's a lot more there that we know that is basically it's all on um, yeah. Of course, that is why it has been tagged the Red Fair because of the bloodshed going to be rough. There you go. I think that the highwaymen, I don't know if they're just like extra pike victims. I have no idea. I hope not. But the way that he, just grabbed his hat and just went down and looked back up and just, just sort of like lifted up and then went down and with a smile. I don't know if they're meant to be good people or if they're to be bad people. If they are extra pike victims, I hope not. The lead of the highwayman seems like he's a cool guy. Um, he it's what Carol said to him about a movie, and you know, he was actually serious about that. He hasn't seen a movie, and that would be something that that maybe we can try to figure out, or the theories of that is the highwaymen bad people? Are they people that are just you know um, like they're distractions? I do think that maybe the highwaymen might get killed. I think that leader's name is Ozzy. Ozzy, yes. Ozzy is. I hope he doesn't get killed. He seems like that nice guy because he gave um, a deal that if they were to help them to clear the roads of walkers, that they would be invited into the fair. Now, Ozzy seems like a, a good guy. I mean, I honestly, because of the fact that he tells Tara that hey, my name is Ozzy. We're the highwaymen at your service. Just starts pounding the crap out of walkers. Okay, and he said that he is there to help with the fair. Can we trust the highwaymen or not? What do you guys think? I thought the look that Ozzy and Tara gave each other made me think that maybe they might know each other. Interesting look. Yeah. A big shipment of colored corn syrup for the Walking Dead set. I want the highwaymen to stick around for a little longer. They are cool. I love the old school Western feel. I thought the same, Jane. I like the highwaymen. I do love the highwaymen. They seem like decent guys. They really do. And especially Ozzy. Ozzy seems like he's, I don't know, like, I mean, basically he's the leader of the highwaymen. Um, they're thinking that maybe they could be like saviors, like extra savior guys. I think I think that the highwaymen, since they were invited to the fair, that Ozzy and them were already walking in the fair. That was something that that's what they wanted. But the question is can we trust them? I like the highwaymen. I thought the same thing. I like the highwaymen. I don't trust the highwaymen. YGG. Okay. I honestly I can say that I can trust them because of that. Look at look at Ozzy's reaction. Look at his body language. Look at how he converts or he introduces himself to say, hey, name's Ozzy. He's running over there with that big, huge, you know, wrench thing, the big, huge, thick wrench thing. He's going over, he's just like, whack, right across the walker's face, just cracks his jaw right off his face. And the thing is he tells Tara, I am Ozzy. We are the highwaymen at your service. We're here to help with the fair. Lifts his hat, brings it down, and he just starts whacking, just whop, right across the walker's face. You can see that thing is, I mean, actually, if you could actually see how Ozzy smacked that walker across the face, he's wham, just with, it's like with both hands, like carrying a baseball bat, but it's like he grabs his hand. If you could see that in slow motion, I can guarantee you the way that he smacked that sucker right up on his rotten face. I mean, you can see him just going up just in slow motion. I can guarantee he's just like, it's like sort of a whistle. You can see the walker just be like, you see? It's actually kind of funny because just by the way that he smacks him, just with that wrench. I mean, that wrench is like that big and like that. Okay. I mean, it's just like it's insane. It is insane. I'll have to do that replay over for you. I fell asleep for a bit. This is just confusing me. Like the last two shows, I have to rewatch tomorrow. Yeah, you have to rewatch them. I think they gave in to Carol's offer about the movie too fast. Maybe they just agree so that they can get into the fair and steal the goods that were on their letter. Oh, I didn't think of that. I mean, I think that the highwayman is like more, the highwayman is what's, you know, Gigi, that is a good theory. I also have a good theory have a theory that they are all show and really are just afraid, waiting for someone to give them an offer of safety. I think so. Welcome, Shane. Yeah, welcome, Shane. So basically, I mean, it was just like, I don't know. Hold on, let me get this fixed. There we go. Yeah, it started at 10. Um, but I think that with the highwaymen, they're more into what I think that they are just good people. It's just the fact that maybe they have a hard time trusting or you know any of that. That's what I actually think that's what is happening is that they're you know um, they just can't trust anybody. And I think due to what Carol mentioned to them about the movie, I think they gave in too quick. They gave in too quick to say, okay, well, really, you know. And she was like, you know, and there is like, you know, they take that and then they give back Jerry's sword, which I thought that was, pretty cool. But I think that there is a lot to actually, um, to make people see that it's all that, it's just that a lot of people think that the highwaymen are basically bad people. I don't think that it's that they're bad people. I think they act like bad people to, um, maybe even to where Ozzy gave Jerry that ugly look. Maybe it's because he got his sword back. Who knows? That is really good, Sam. Maybe that is why we never saw them before. Perfect face, Wolfie. Look just like her. Look just like who? I cracked my back again. Look just like who? Why are you making Carol's goofy? Oh yeah. It's like yeah. That see that okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Um Now going back to where Ozzy hits the walker, okay. It's actually kind of cool because you really look at how he swings that wrench. He comes by, you see a walker, he's like you know. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, but anyways, you see these walkers, okay, and they're just coming up, and all of a sudden you just watch them and watch them and watch them, and then all of a sudden you can see that there's a walker right as soon as Isaac just jumps over that tree. I mean, my goodness, you can just see him. She's like, then here comes Ozzy, whack right across this ugly, rotten face. All of a sudden, you can hear it. He's like, oh yeah. Now we got to see that slower, so we're gonna have to go and rewind back. Here comes a wrench. Goes, I mean, it's like Ozzy's got that firm hand, you know, you just whack, whack, walk right across the head. I mean, okay. But, anyways, what is it that we are actually going to see for this episode tomorrow? What is it that is actually going to, I mean, what are we going to even know about this so-called dark episode? What is this dark episode going to reveal? What is it going to have in it? Now, we already know that it's all just, you know, there's just a lot going on with that. Janine. Yeah. I mean, it's like I was showing everybody like how the walker is, like when Ozzy comes to smack him over the face with a big, huge, fat wrench, you know, that's so heavy, you know. Maybe the kingdom loses power. Oh, that's a good thing. Yeah, they run out of fuel. I never even thought about that. I like that. That's pretty cool. But I mean, who would? I mean, literally, if you were a walker and you see this guy with a big, huge, fat wrench in his hand, and literally trying to actually come up to you and just one swing, and then all of a sudden you can just say, now we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna see that in fast motion. Here comes Ozzy, hops over the tree, and then here comes Ozzy with a wrench. You know, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, you literally see, you know, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Okay, it's all crazy because there is like literally, oh boy, I don't know. I mean, I say something is going to go down, and I think the highwayman is going to be there, and they're going to get involved. You know, and it's like, oh my goodness, it's like, oh boy, it's crazy because you come, and then all of a sudden you see like 4 dudes coming on a horse. And then you see walkers that's like, and then here comes the big dude, literally, his face is down, his hat's down, you can't even see War running forward, and he's all like, you know, I mean, my goodness, I mean, how? It looks like the Ozzy when he was running. Whew, man, that's some good exercise. No, I'm just joking. Anyways, but what are we going to see? Like, what are we going to see tomorrow? What do you guys want to see tomorrow? Trying to be funny. The fair gets canceled. LOL. me see. Everyone's late due to daylight savings. Ezekiel forgot about the daylight savings. No one shows up to the fair. I do want us to get answers about the X marks. I think we're going to get that tomorrow. I also want to see more scenes with Daryl and Judith. I cannot wait for their talk. I can't wait either. Hey, you guys want to see like how it's kind of weird. It's like if you're over a ledge, you go like this. No, I'm joking. No, no. Okay. All right, for real though. Okay. But what are we gonna see tomorrow? How is all this gonna play out? So basically, what do you want to see tomorrow, and how who do you think will be on, or who do you think will die? Actually, who do you think will die at the fair? Um, with Tammy and her husband with the baby there, Nabila, Ezekiel. Hey, we just may have our 4 victims to start off with. I do hate the fact that Nabila may be a Pike victim, and is that I don't want to say it because I don't want to see Nabila on a Pike. She's a good character. She's got like so much. It's just I just don't want to see Nabila on a Pike. I don't want her killed off at all. She's there's I just don't want to see her dead. I don't. That is Jerry's lady. If she's one of the Pike victims, that's gonna crush Jerry, but not only Jerry, it will crush their kids. That just won't that I mean, either way, it's gonna crush him. It's gonna crush him. I don't. I feel bad because if Nabila does wind up being a Pike victim, um, I would hate to see Jerry be broken. I don't want to see Jerry in that kind of position. Okay, I know Michonne does not seem to be welcome at the hilltop. I want to talk about that a little bit because there's something that is very, very fishy with that. And I think it has I mean, my opinion is that I think that it has a lot, that maybe it's because maybe Um, it has a lot to do, maybe. I mean, this is my thought that maybe it has a little to do with Michonne helping Rick keeping Negan alive. I don't know. I don't know. It's just my guess. It's my thought. Um, there is like, there's enough to be laid on the table. And at that, it's um, it is very, very confusing. Because now I'm seeing stuff with White Wedding. Um, okay. But I have a feeling it might have something to do with her helping Rick keeping Negan alive. And that's maybe not what Hilltop wanted. But now that was on their choice. That was their choice. That was their choice to keep Negan alive. And you know what, babe? I do agree. I would love to see more Negan. At least now that it's episode 14, I would love to see more of him tomorrow and the weekend after and the weekend after. I want to see, you know, that go down. Hi, Vixen. How you doing? You know, we're going to be up for a little bit longer. And, oh yeah, we are going to talk more. I'm sure we're going to see Negan in the last 2 episodes. I hope so, Vixen. I want to see that because there's a lot. And I mean, Diane Kruger on a pike. That'd be funny, actually. That way Norman can be with Melissa. Um, um, I think that I do agree, Vixen, that in the last 2 episodes we will um, see Negan in the last 2 episodes. And I think that has a lot to do because there was a clip saying that he knows more about the Whispers than what we do. Now, that's a huge hint right there. And I'm not sure if he was supposed to give that away, but let's see. I think I think JDM has been around because he filmed Supernatural episodes, and also I think he was filming a movie. Oh, see, I didn't get to see the other Supernaturals for this season. I gotta see those still to see if and check those episodes out. I've been missing out on that. I hope so, Vixen. I hope we see him tomorrow night. I hope so too. If they did kill off Henry in episode 15, I just don't know what to think. I wouldn't know either. I mean, it's. Yeah, I'm not even sure. Um, I don't know. If they kill off Henry, um, I don't know. Maybe that'll put Zeke in a position to actually find him and see what he's got to do about it. I mean, it could be the fact that if he does go hunting for Henry, then maybe that's where he gets caught or he gets decapitated by Alpha. I don't know. I know what you mean, Vixen, but really, I wonder if they wrote Henry so bratty because they didn't plan to keep him around. Probably. Rushed, did you? About the Alpha. Episode 15. I would love to see Negan at the fair. I would love to see Negan at the fair. I think that would be cool to see Negan at the fair. Do you think Lydia would have killed Henry if Daryl didn't save them? That is a good question because I honestly think I don't think that she would. So much for Henry getting Carl's storyline. Like I say, if you get romantically involved with someone, you risk your life. That's right. That is interesting. No, I don't think so. I think that there's like Negan manning the batting cages. Yeah. I think that if we see Negan at the fair, I think that is something that, maybe if Michonne lets him out tomorrow, I honestly think that it's. Can you do a chart of who all you think might get piked? Can you do a chart of who all you think might get piked? Um, well, okay. There's gonna be 8. Okay, 8 characters. Um, I think that um, I would love that Ezekiel is a lone pike. Yeah. Now I'm not quite sure because in the beginning I did mention the 8 that I think will be put on a pike. Um, and honestly, I think there's you know I think there's going to be 12 like in the comics or more that get the pike, and I think Ezekiel is a must and Tammy Rose. Yeah, see, that's To me, it looked like more than 12 in the comics. That, as you see in the comics, that looks more than 12. There's more than that there. Due to the fact that, we still have like a bunch of characters, 12 is excessive, though, probably for the TV show. Yeah, that is true. Zeke may be, but I think he might go do something reckless if Nebula gets killed. In the comics, only 12 were from Rick's group. The others were people already on Pikes. I don't. I think. Oh, great. Are you serious, Vixen? I also saw a pic of Jerry being held captive by a whisperer, and it is snowing. Oh, that's just great. You'll have to show us. Tweet it to us, Vixen, and so we can check that out. Yeah, he had a wire at his. What? Tell me I'm reading that wrong. Yeah, he had a wire at his throat? If he winds up on a pike, I'm going to be mad. I am going to be furious. If he's a pike victim, I am not. I think it was a Twitter. I think it was on Twitter or on Instagram. Please, Jerry, I gotta see this pic. Where did you see the picture? What if Jerry dies instead of Nabila? Oh my gosh! Jerry better not die, and neither Nabila. That is not cool. If Jerry goes, I am going to be so angry. And I am going to be very, very heartbroken. Exactly. Someone tweet the pic to one of us. Yeah, somebody tweet the pic. Please. I have to see this for myself because no, Vixen, I love that so much. I'm trying to find it. My goodness. This is what's gonna, this is what's gonna break my heart. Because Jerry is the best thing that has ever happened to this series. And that's going to break everybody's heart. People are going to be angry. I'll be right back. I'm going to get something to drink real quick. Throat's dry. Yeah, Jerry and Nabila, I do agree, should run the kingdom. I think Frankie is confirmed to be on Pike. To be piked. Frankie is a red-haired girl that Negan is married to. Her boyfriend got ironed. Wow. That's that's crazy. Yeah, Mark, Amber's boyfriend. Okay. I see. Yeah, but Frankie is a red-haired girl that one of Negan's wives. Um, and um, they did say most of the saviors will be put on pikes. Um, Alexandrians, Kingdomers, Hilltoppers. From each community, they will be on pikes. Um, since there's going to be 12 people, because I did out of Eddie, Agent Rodney. So I'm going to go through with. I think that there is. So I think Addie might take Enid's place. I don't know. I mean, I want Enid to go. I want Enid to go. She's not as important as what the other characters are. She doesn't even have enough. Um, okay, so yeah, about three from each community and from each. Okay, so yeah, 15 total. Um, but there will be saviors. I don't know if in 15 or 16 Negan will. I know that we'll see him tomorrow. We will see him tomorrow. Um, and I think that in 15 and 16 we're going to see a lot more of Negan. And I think that with Negan, I hope that Michonne lets him out. Oh yes, those are the teens from the hilltop. Okay, okay. I believe that Tammy and Earl, that's his name. Tammy and Earl are getting in the pike. So, um, I know that there's an Oscar, um, Earl, Tammy, um, Ezekiel, Um, and I hate to say it again, Nabila. Um, these are just my choices that I'm choosing from, and I hope it's not Nabila or Jerry. Um, my goodness. Um, I can't remember my. Oh, I think that Enid, Alden, and Luke. There you go. Can I tell my list? I think. Um, yes, as long as if they are no spoilers, it's fine. But if it's, like on who you think, then yeah, jot them down. We just don't want no spoilers. um, but yeah, I think that them 8 that I named off, um, yeah, there's I know that there's more. I believe Daryl and Carol are going to have scenes in episode 15 and 16. Yeah, that's what I think too. um, yeah. See, Haley, I agree. Uh, okay, wait. So someone from every group. The groups are Alexandria, Hilltop, Oceanside, Kingdom, Saviors, Magnus Group, Highwaymen. Now we will know how much Sharon and Daryl got the extras. Wait, so someone from every group. The groups are Alexandria, Hilltop, Oceanside, Kingdom, Saviors, Magnus Group, and Highwaymen. And those are the ones you think are going to be piked? Yes, Fix, I can't wait to see the story of those X marks. I can't wait to see those either. Babe, Shannon's saying people from each of those groups. Oh, okay. um, yeah, I agree. I mean, that's people from each community. Well, yeah, of course, they're gonna choose 3 people from each community. You know, Saviors, Hilltop, Oceanside, Kingdom, Alexandria, Hilltop, Magnus Group, and the Highwaymen. So basically, we look at each community and we really gotta, put together of which characters will be taken from each community. I think Shane Grimes is going to tell who he thinks will be on Pikes. Okay, cool. There are too many characters on the show. I know they have to kill off at least one or two main characters, but go to town on the others. Yeah, that is true. Enid does kind of count as both Alexander and Hilltop. Yeah, you are right about that. I mean, yeah, because Enid is from both communities, so yeah, that's yeah. Now, we really got to look at like with Alden, he's in both Saviors and the Hilltop, so that's um, say there are like certain characters from each community that of course they're going to be chosen to be on Pikes. So I mean, it's like it's more on who gets on the pick, but possibly it's something someone made up. So probably like an edit type. I'm gonna say the people I think are 90 out of 100% going to die is Ezekiel, Tammy Rose, Rosita, and Kelly. Henry is 50-50 for me. Yeah, I have a feeling Kelly might be one too. That that's yeah. I mean, that would. Those are actually really good choices for Pikes. Wow, 1248. Woo. Okay, sorry, this kind of this is a spot, but Kelly posted on Instagram filming my last scene of the wall. Oh yeah, we've seen that. We've seen that already, and that was like I. Oh, we gotta get this thing tied up for tonight. It is getting late, and everyone needs to get on with their days. As soon as Shane finishes sharing with us their prediction, We need to pray. Exactly. I really like killing. Don't want her to die. I am away. Don't stop. Yes, I heard Kelly is done on The Walking Dead. Yes, I think she will be from Magna's group instead of Luke. Well, there you go. It's not bad. All right, guys. Yeah, we gotta get this thing tied up. Let's go ahead and pray real quick, and then let's get everybody to getting on with their day. Okay, awesome. I'll have to check that out. All right, guys. Well, it's getting late. It's about 12:50 already, and we can go ahead and pray. And so they're going to put Connie in there. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and pray, you guys. Everybody's already probably getting tired, so. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get praying. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for this day, Lord, and we thank you so much for letting us see another day. And I'm so thankful that you have blessed this live stream today, Lord. And Father, I just pray that you will guide my family here on the live stream, Father, that you will be with them and their families. Send angels down to protect them, Lord, and to protect them from evil, Father. I just pray that you will, in the name of Jesus, that you look out for them, and that you will be standing with them and guiding them, Lord, and leading them to you, Lord. And I just pray that you will just be with them, Father. Lord, I thank you so much for Sam and Janine and coming in tonight, Lord. And I just pray that you will be with them, that you will stand by them, Father, and that you will give them the blessings and to bless them, Father, and all that they do and all that is honoring to you, Lord. I just pray that you will be with Jane and Haley, Lord, that you will just bless them as well. I thank you so much, Father, for blessing them, and that you will and all that they do that is honoring to you, Father. And I just pray that you just that you'll just watch over them, and I pray for healing for them, Father. As for myself, I just pray that you will be with me, and that you will heal me, Father, and that you will guide me and lead me, Father. In the name of Jesus, that you lead me, and my walk with you, Lord, has gotten much stronger, Father. And I thank you so much for everything. And I just pray that you'll just be with everybody that's in here on the live tonight. And I just thank them for coming in. Father, I also want to pray for Rayon. I just pray in the name of Jesus that you bring him back to us, Lord. I know that we've seen him in a live stream before, Father, and he looks like he's doing good, Lord, but I just pray that you just bring him back to us. And I just pray that you will just be with everybody, Father. I just pray all this in your Son's name. I pray. Amen. I doubt that they will put Daryl and Connie together. Hope everyone will join me tonight for tonight's live stream at 9. Oh, we'll be there. Amen. Thankful for everyone that came and hope everyone has a blessed week ahead. Love and hugs all around. Amen and good night, you guys. I love you all so much. Thank you for each of you. Happy St. Patrick's Day tomorrow to you all. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. You guys better be wearing green because you guys don't want to get pinched. I love spending time with you guys. I love you, baby. I love you too, honey. Love you very much. Of course, we will be there, Vixen. Can't wait. Good luck for your live stream, Vixen. I'll be missing it due to time zones. Can't wait, Vixen. Yeah, I can't wait to be there. It's going to be awesome. You are right about the trolls. Vixen. Amen and God bless you all. Love you guys. We all love you too, Samantha, and take care. God bless. May the peace of God be found in your homes. Amen. Love you all and have a wonderful week. Yeah, you too, Janine. We all love you too, and God bless. Love you, Janine. Let's hope for no malfunctions. Yes. Let's hope there's no malfunctions. Yes, congrats on winning, Sam. Night all, and I will see you later on tonight. We will see you there, Vixen. Thanks, Jane. Love you. Let's see. Yes, I hope so, Vixen. We got your back no matter what. Exactly. Love you, Sam. All right, well, everybody, good night, and everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day. And Vixen, we will see you at your live stream. Stay awesome always. Keep rocking, you guys. Peace. Good night, Samantha.